Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you guys are at in the world. I want to do this quick video for all the team members to give you one of the strategies that I believe is going to be a happy medium for a lot of you who are brand new to trading, for those of you who are trying to get a good understanding of the strategy or the strategies that we're using to minimize the confusions of all of the arrows that you may see in the lower time frame, and to get a consistent pattern of trading so that you can have a higher winning percentage when you're taking your trades. So let me start off by saying this strategy that I'm sharing can work for all of the strategies that we have in our TFU arsenal. Whether you want to trade the TFU harmonics, this strategy will work for it. If you want to just trade, if you're trading the storm, when a storm chaser strategy, this will work even with the storm chasing strategy. And if you're just part of the good old original thumbs up, thumbs down system, guys, this will work. We are titling this the TFU 30 30 30 plan. TFU 30 30 30 plan. Guys, why I call it the 30 30 30 plan is very simple. I am using the 30-minute window with a 30 pip take profit and a 30 pip stop loss as my game plan. The key word I just got through saying is a game plan. Many of us are losing too much money is because we're getting up and we're just trading, but we don't have a game plan. Without a game plan, you will not succeed long term. Let me say that again. Without a game plan, you will not succeed long term. You will win trades, you will see pips, but you will not have a long term successful track record without a game plan. What is a game plan? Before you take a trade, you need to know what is your end game. You need to know what is your target. Just jumping into a trade and saying, hey, I'm going to trade it until the wheels fall off is not a game plan. To jump in a trade and say, I'm going to trade it until the candle changes color, that is not a game plan. You know how fast these candles will move on you. And once you see profit, it is hard to, or you see profits coming, being taken from you, it's hard to get out of it because you go into the immediate will it back mode. That is not a game plan. Finger on the trigger is not a game plan. 1 to 2 pips and running is not a game plan. You have to have a game plan. That's why the 30 30 30 is a great game plan. So let's talk about the 30 30 30 plan real quick. It will not be long in this video because you should know the strategy. 3 simple questions. You guys notice I don't have a lot of lines going back and forth. Some of you may have the money line. I removed the money line because it is not necessary as I am evolving with my strategy. It's not as necessary in the decisions that we're making. Okay. So how do you remove your money line? You will simply pull up your thumbs up, go to 2 and 3, number 2, number 3, go to colors, put it on none, put 2 on none, put 3 on none, and that should remove your money line. So it will look like this. Simply we'll have one line, that's your trend line, and your thumbs up and your arrows. All right. 3 questions are very simple. Let's just talk about the Asian session here. Okay. You have thumbs up. Did the candle on the thumbs up close? That's the question number 1. Did the candle for the thumbs up, did it close, and do you see the thumbs up? Yes. Question number 2. Did your safe zone arrow and candle close? Yes. Question number 3. Has your trend line changed from a bearish to bullish? Because if you have a thumbs up and a safe zone arrow up, you're looking for the buy. So you cannot take this trade while your trend line is still bearish. So you will wait. Here's the candle that closed. It changed the trend line. You take the trade. You set your game plan. 30 pips stop loss, 30 pip take profit. Go into this trade. This trade gave you what? 20 pips. Here's the difference, guys. 30 pip take profit is your target. 30 pips take profit is not your guarantee. You take what the market gives you. If it gave you 20 pips, you can take it. If it gives you 15, 10, whatever it may be, just know your target. All right. This one here gave you 20 pips. And the question people say, well, what is your exit stand? My exit, especially in a 30-minute window, if I don't hit my target or if I didn't get out of that trade, my exit is getting if the conditions change, if I get a thumbs down and I get the safe zone down and it closed, guess what, guys? I just lost 15 pips. I am not going to try to wheel that back because guess what? I'm getting a new setup. So I take the 15 pip loss and I reset. Did my thumbs down candle close? Yes. Did my safe zone arrow candle close? Yes. Did it change my trend line from bullish, because now I'm looking for a bearish move? Did it change? Yes. Take my trade. Set my goal. Don't focus on what you just lost. What just happened to you is not what you need to be focusing on going forward. Your game plan is what? 30 pips. Set your take profit. Well, you set your stop loss first. 30 pips. Then you set your take profit. 30 pips. But Stan, what about the 15 pips that I lost? That's 15 pips that you lost. Why can't I stay in that trade longer? You can. This is your platform. But what is your game plan? Think about your game plan. You got your 30 pips. You recovered your 15 that you lost. So you're up by 15 pips for the day. Your goal is 30 pips for the day. Well, guess what? If you don't get it in this one candle, if you decide to take the next candle and ride it out, you can. How can you do that? Wait for the candle to close. It gave you your 30 pips. Always set your take profit. Take your 30 pips. Look for the next candle. Look up and look for the distance of your trend line. If your trend line is trailing in a good distance from your actual price and you see the movement come down, you could enter that trade again. I don't know how far it's going to go. I'm not, that well, versed on how far it's going to go. We are going to be doing some strategies on the Chico span to get an idea. But currently, right now, I don't know. I would basically personally take my 30 pips and wait for another setup. Or say, hey, I closed the day off with 15 pips of profit. I'm good. I'll wait for the next day and I'll go forward. Guys, you could do this or go and look for a harmonic scanner. Find another trade that gives you good entry if you're trying to get back what you lost. Don't try to jump back into a next candle hoping that it's going to continue to go your way, even though you have no idea that it will. Game plan. TFU 30-30-30 plan. All right, let's look at it again. You have what? You have thumbs up. Did the candle close? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you got 4 candles before you see your safe zone, I personally would be concerned, but that does not mean you cannot take the trade. I just would be concerned of how far it's going to go. That's the concern. Doesn't mean you can't take the trade. Thumbs up, it closed, nothing nothing, nothing. So for 2 hours, you got nothing according to the 3 questions to make a decision. Now you got it. Safe zone closed. It changed the trend line. You take the next candle. I would be leery of how far I would go. I still will set my take profit. I will set my stop loss, but I would definitely be leery. So I wouldn't, I mean, if I got 15, 20, I would have taken it just because the candles took too long to develop before you enter the trade. Here's another example. Let me say it again. I love when I can get 2 of my questions answered on 1 candle. Those are your best trades. I know the percentage of capturing my 30 pips are like 90%. Let me say that again. If you get a setup where it gives you 2 of your 3 questions on the same candle, 90% of the time, it is going to hit your 30 pips. If you get, in this scenario, like right here, if you get the safe zone first, followed by the very next candle, you get your thumbs down, that candle closed, that's like a 70-80% chance of capturing your 30 pips. If you get it where there's gaps between your at least 2 candle gap, be leery. Don't go for the full 30 pips. Cut it down. Go 15. Go 20. If it's 4 candles away, go like 15, 10 pips. I'm giving y'all a game plan of how I am trading this and being really consistent in my wins is because of a game plan. The 3 questions are the same, but now the strategy is based on, okay, if I have this candle closed, I got 90%. I would like both of the conditions to be on the same candle. Then my 90, I feel real good. 70-80%, I like for my conditions to come on the second candle after the first one closed, whether this is thumbs up followed by your safe zone, or if it's a safe zone followed by your thumbs up. The very next candle, that's about 70-80%. After that, my percentage of hitting my take profits goes down. It doesn't go up, it goes down. But it does not mean you can't take that trade. Guys, if you don't understand what I just said, I just gave you I gave you golden nuggets on whether you want to do this with your harmonic scanner, whether you're trading this with the storm, or whether you're trading this just good old-fashioned thumbs up, thumbs down. 30, 30, 30 plan will keep you on the right side of your trades. All right, guys, please follow those rules. All right, so let's look at it again. Let's look at another one. All right, here we go again. This one here is choppy. This is a choppy one here. Chop, chop. Thumbs down. Did the candle close? Yes. Safe zone? Yes. Trend line? Yes. Jump in immediately? Never. Always watch the candle. If you're looking for bearish move, you need bearish candle. So you need a red candle. So I'm always letting it go 3, 4, 5, sometimes 7 pips bearish. Then I'll take that trade. Some people say I'll take it on a pullback. You can do that as well, but never immediately just jump into the next candle. Why? Because you're in a higher time frame, and all it takes, if you have a 30 pip stop loss, guys, you're out the game. That's enough to pull you out of the game because you got in at the bottom of this candle. You didn't wait for it to give you your movement, and here, this one got you. It would have got you. Versus waiting, this never went 7 pips, 7, 8 pips, would have been like right down in here. Never gave it to me. So guess what? I wait. I got a thumbs up. Guess what, guys? Now I got to get another thumbs down because my thumbs down just got compromised by this one right here. All right. The trend line never changed. Thumbs down, it closed. I already have my safe zone. I already have my trend line, but there is a gap between safe zone and thumbs down, which tells me I can't stay in it long because percentage is lower. So guess what? I take the next trade. I'm now looking for 10 to 15 pips. Boom. Gave you 20. I'm out of that trade. Thumbs up. Candle close. Yes. Also, the safe zone appeared in there. Yes. Change the color of the trend line. Yes. That's your 80 to 90%. Take the next candle. Go for your 30 pips. You're good. But Stan, look at all the pips you left on the table. What kind of trader are you going to be, and what is your game plan? Are you a pip chaser or are you a compounder? Just choose. If you are a pip chaser, chase them pips until it tells you to get out. Knock yourself out. That's not a bad plan, but just have a plan. So what does that look like for you guys if you were compounding? Let's talk about it very quickly. You should be clear on the percentage. 90% is when your conditions close both on the same candle. You get a 2 for 1. Yes, yes. Next candle changes the trend line. You will win 80 to 90%. If you get it to where, come back here, you have the safe zone first, followed by the thumbs. Very next candle gives you the thumbs. That is like 70 to 80% winning ratio. If you get your thumbs up and there's at least 2 to 3 candles with no conditions, you're now at about 50 to 60%, but I would not look to take full 30 pip take profit. Look for 10 to 15, gather you some pips, and look for another trade. All right? Here's what that looks like on a compounding chart, guys. $200. Very quickly, I will not be long. 5%. The reason why I call this 30 pip, take profit, 30 pip, stop loss. You are on the 30-minute window, $200 at 5%. We're going to go down 20 trading days. That's 530. All of this is illustration purposes. I'm going to show you what 8 months of focus would do for you following the TFU 30-30-30 plan. There you go. 20 trading days. That's 1 month. That's 2 months, 1,400. 60 trading days. That's 3 months, 3,700. 80 trading days. That is 4 months. Almost at 10 grand in 4 months. Following the TFU 30-30 plan. The 90% winning ratio. 70-80%. 70-80% winning ratio. And even capturing pips on the 50 to 60 percentage ratio. Let's go to 4 months. That would be 100 trading days. 26,000. Guys, let's go. 26,000, 100 trading days. That was what? 5 months. There we go. 26,000. I'm going to show you. Let's go 6 months. That would be 20 more trading days. $66,000. 7 months. 7 trading. 7 months. We didn't even make it there, guys. Because right here, you're over 100,000. Just following the plan. Illustration purposes. Will this happen guaranteed? No. But guys, I just showed you 3 percentages of winning your trades with the TFU 30-30-30. Capturing 10 to 15 based on, let me bring it up again. Candle close, thumbs up. You don't get it, the thumbs up, the close on the next candle. And there's gaps between you receiving your safe zone. That's a 50 to 60% winning trade for about 10 to 15 pips. If you get the conditions where you get the safe zone or you get the thumbs down first, followed by the safe zone, that is a 60, I would call it a 70 to 80%. And it will most likely 70-80% of the time hit your 30 pip take profit. But if you get the thumbs down and the safe zone in the same candle, followed by the next candle changing your trend line, that is a 90+% is going to give you your 30 pips. Guys, hopefully this was helpful for you. This is a major valuable video. Mark this, archive it. This is what you want to take with you for the rest of the year, or at least for the rest of the next 7 months. It is April. I'm recording this April the 23rd, which would be May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So before Christmas, if you guys would simply follow the 30-30-30 plan, we will have great Christmas in the TFU movement. Guys, thank you for being a part of our community. Definitely a pleasure serving you guys, always thinking about what can help the team do better and be more consistent. Take care.